Guys, I'm going to do one more for now. I am having too much fun with this. I hate that they take so long to dry, but I'm getting a lot done. So I thought I would start from the beginning and show you how I start out. I have taken a little bit of the liquid silicone here, and I have put it on paper towel and wiped the inside just to kind of give it a non-stick. You're going to hear barking in the background. I have already mixed up my paint with Floetrol, and I have chosen to put silicone in the purple, the white, the blue, the teal, and the gold. So I put it in a little more than half of the paint. I'm going to do kind of a rainbow look now. So always start with the white in your flip cup. I pour about half in there first, and then you just start pouring in whatever order you want to. Start with the purple. And I'm going to mix it up a little bit and do the pink. Then let's do some blue. And it doesn't matter if it's centered or not. I'm going to do some red. Oop, there goes my stick. That's not supposed to happen. Let's see, let's do yellow. We need some green. Only going to do a little bit of the gold just to add a little pizzazz in there. Let's see, what else do I need more of? Then usually what I do is I go back and I put more white over it. And then let's go in a different order. Let's do pink first. Sorry if I'm moving the camera, my back is hurting. A little bit of red. There's not much red left. And purple. I really like the purple. Let's get a lot of this teal in there. I don't know if we did any of the teal yet. I love that metallic teal. Let's get some yellow. Blue. And green. Okay. Finish off some of this purple. Now, what I'm learning with this technique is you either don't mix up enough paint or you mix up too much. So we'll see how this works. I think this is, yeah, I'm using an 8x10 canvas. So I'm going to set this aside, move my canvas over here. Now it's shiny. I wanted to see if I coated it with pouring medium or something, if the paint would flow a little bit better than on a plain canvas. These are not super expensive canvases, so the paint doesn't travel super well, and I think that's one of the reasons why I'm not making it to the corners yet. But this is my first day doing it, so we'll see. Okay, well, I'm going to pause it, and then I'm going to do my flip cup. I have to use both hands, so hold on. I decided to wait a little bit, and I want to let this paint sit up since there's so many colors. If you can see, it's already starting to cell up in places, which means the chemical reaction is coming through. They look almost like bubbles of paint where the paint is coming through the other colors. I wanted to give it a chance to cell up a little bit before I flip it. I'll be back and we will be ready to pour. I'll be right back. Okay, now we are ready to see what's going to happen here. I'm just trying to tap it to make sure all the paint comes off the bottom. Alright, here's the tricky part. You're not supposed to pull straight up. You want to pull kind of up and away so you don't get drip marks in the center, because the center is usually the focal point. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. Wow, look at all those cells. I think I'm going to like letting it sit in the cup for a while because I'm getting a lot more activity going on. Look at all that. This is gonna be a rainbow kaleidoscope. Awesome. It's already spreading a little. I'm just gonna slowly tilt this one, see if I can kind of keep the center going how I want it. Just gonna go in kind of a circle. Because I really like everything that's happening here. Didn't get a whole lot of the gold or the yellow coming through, so I'm not really sure what happened there. I'm going to tilt really slowly. Looks like a lot of back and forth, and it stretches out the cells, but it also makes it cover the whole canvas, which is kind of the point. Okay, see, it kind of drips off. Gotta grab this corner. They think they hear something, but that's a happy sound because that's my Lily Bell barking, and she's been sick, so she's getting to be more and more like herself. Alright, that's really pretty. I'm not wanting to lose all this green, so I'm going to turn it back this way a little bit. Alright, I'm going to have to use both hands, so I'll be back. Okay, well, it wasn't going to cover the whole canvas without losing a lot of my cells, so I've mixed up a little bit more. I'm going to let it sit up for a little bit, and I'll be back again. Okay, so you guys may not know, but that was quite a long break. I had to let all the dogs out, so I'm not really sure where I left off, but I wound up having to mix up some more paint in the cup to get more color on this side, and while I was gone, it celled up really nicely. Look at this really cool area right here. And the yellow is finally poking out. There was no yellow over here at all earlier. It's very, very pretty. I don't like this big purpley blotch, so I'm gonna do some more tilting just a little bit and see what I can do. But I need both hands, so I'll be right back. Okay, so it's changed quite a bit because I wound up pushing off a lot of that big monstrous purple area that was there. So mostly all my red that was on the top is gone, but I did spread out these cells really nicely. So at this point I just play around. If I want to get these cells a little bigger, then I'll tilt the opposite direction until they open up a little. But the paint has pretty much moved as much as it's going to in that area. I've got a corner missing, so I need to get a palette knife. I'll just use this one. And you want to kind of, if you need to fill in a corner, you want to kind of grab some of the color that's similar and kind of just put it on the corner. I don't know if I was totally off camera or not. I'm gonna mix it up and put some yellow in that corner. Oh yeah, I need to do a lot over here. So see all this green? I'm going to put it there. Scoop some green and some blue and put it right here to cover that side. Scoop this pretty green. I'm just trying to get my sides covered. It's tricky. Okay, got my sides covered better on this end. Grab some of this pinky purple stuff. Okay, I apologize if I keep going off camera, but that's because I don't have a rig for my camera. I'm holding it with my left hand while I do this with my right hand. Okay, so I'm going to spin this around. This is why I need a portable. Oh, I smushed it. Oh no. Okay, sorry about that. So I need to come. I wish I was ambidextrous here. Okay, put some here. Get some. There we go. Need to get some of this pink and purple and put it here. It just slides right off. I'm making a mess, but that's the fun part. Okay. This is different than my other ones, since I kind of have a sweeping motion going on right there, but I think it's very cool. Maybe tilt it a little bit more, but I don't know if I'll get a lot of movement. Nope, it's not gonna budge that much more. Alright, so I guess this is what is going to end up doing. Sorry, I paint all over my hands. I don't want it all over my phone. Alright, let's dive in for a close look here. See all those tiny little cells? It's very cool. This side turned out a lot better than this side, but it's unique and it's bright and it's abstract, which is the whole point of abstract, is to be crazy. That turned out really pretty right there. I'm zoomed way in. I only have my camera about 2.5 inches away from the canvas. And this is an 8x10 canvas, so that's going to be really pretty when it finishes. Alright, zoom all the way back out, and that is what it looks like. Let me turn off my overhead so you can get, there we go. Alright, well, this one is done. It's time to set it up to dry, and this will probably be the last one I do for a few hours, because I have to wait until I get more pans from the dollar store, and my mom is going to be wonderful and pick them up for me. So, alrighty, well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.